Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to Space Quest 6, The Spinal Frontier. Yes, we have been tasked with capturing what's called an endodroid, and Mr. Endodroid Hunter Plane Roamer gave us this little nifty data quarter thing, which is supposed to...
This is the data quarter you got from that endodroid hunter dude.
Which is supposed to detect the presence of endodroids in the area. Let's just see what it's got. Droidium, which is what he's made of. You know, they could have come up with a more inventive word for stuff androids are made of, but I guess droidium will work. Can you scan for anything else? Yeah. Can scan for Crystal Mighty, Opalamine, Kimia Cole, Liesel E. Nielsen, Leslie Nielsen. Hey, nice. He's half Danish. Anyway, we're scanning for droidium, and proximity displays say he's very close by.
Don't open the data quarter when it's switched on. Doing so could damage some of the delicate internal components.
Oh dear me, I didn't mean to do that.
Such as your central nervous system.
Yeah, that would be very bad. And also last time we figured out how to, turn DOSBox's cycles up, so Roger actually has a bit more of a kick to him. There you go. Look at him scoot around the place. Now this door...
You probably wonder where that goes.
Yes, I am wondering that.
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been.
Now this is kind of a weird puzzle, really. I mean, you see a door, you click the hand icon on it, and you get one of those generic...
That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
Kind of messages. So you just go, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to open that door. Yes, you are, but you're supposed to kick the door down.
Well, that wasn't too bad for a borderline physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though.
Well, we'll just try that again, then.
Nah, you still haven't convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
But third time's the charm, eh? Who would have thought you would use the walk icon to kick down a door? Well, I guess technically it does involve your feet, but anyway, you would assume the hand icon would have given you some sort of hint that you were supposed to use a different icon on it. Maybe rooting through your pockets would have been no good, but no. Kicking it down. Yeah.
Wow, you really did it. Not exactly the subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you'd have the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
And we fucking did it. And also, notice that no one really seems to give two shits that we are now currently, for the fourth time, bashing the fucking door in. It's all good.
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
I used to have that as my Windows startup sound. Just a little fun fact there. Hey!
It's a small section of pipe, not unlike those commonly found at ice skating accidents.
I didn't actually remember that line. That was pretty funny. Let's pick that up, shall we? Custom animation for him walking up and down the stairs. Custom animation for him picking up the pipe. Custom animation for me about to get something terrible happen to me. And it's...
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, that's my eyeball there, but fuck this pillar for...
he did warn you.
Yeah, he did, but still...
I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Still, fuck that pillar for getting in our way. Let's just teleport straight in front of him, shall we? Alright, hello? How's everything? There we go.
Yeah, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
There we go. That's the sort of...
he did warn you.
Gory shit we were looking for.
I'm not going to say he told you so,
now,
but he did.
Notice the try again button that I've already used. Space Quest 6 was the first, and as it would turn out, the last game in the series to introduce the try again button instead of having to restore a game every time. What I'm really curious about is why does it teleport me right next to him? Maybe it's because you can't actually see what he's doing. Anyway, he's gonna kill me again, so I'm gonna just scoot on out of here. There we go. Okay, so we know where the endodroid thingamadude is. Now, how do we get him out of there? Actually, when we walked over to him, I'm not gonna do that right now, but there was a central heating thing, pipey thing, that actually goes down. These beer funnel-y things go down into the cellar, so just trust me on this. So what we have to do is crack open one of these pipes, pump some liquid nitrogen in there, freeze his ass, and then go down and hit him over the head. Sounds simple, right? Now, how the fuck were you supposed to figure that out? I somehow did in 1995, 6. I don't know how long it took me to beat this game. I think it took me 2 or 3 weeks to beat this game. Like, playing it non-stop. It is a surprisingly long game. Also, I was a very dumb kid. Anyway, we can't, of course, go behind the bar because...
Hey there, guy. Come on now. Hey, you can't come back here. You want something? You let me know, all right?
Interesting accent for an alien, but okay. And he just somberly walks out of there. All right, let's have a chat. Maybe we can distract you somehow.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean,
very long dialogue.
Myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail. You know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy.
Oh, he ad-libbed too.
They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Well, what will we have? A William Gibson, an Asimov cocktail, or a fuzzy toe jam? We will have none of these.
You know what? I think I'll pass.
Yes. Because what we actually need to do is convince him to give us something that's not on the menu. Just flash this baby.
Huh. So you're with Polysorbate Security, huh?
Whatever you say.
Yeah, what can I get for you, Chief?
I like his voice.
What have you got?
It's the same fucking question
Well,
again.
aside from the
No,
obvious
no,
stuff,
we don't need to hear all that again.
I got just the thing for you guys. It's something I don't even give the regulars here. What do you think, huh?
I think that's a great idea. I'll have the special.
Make me a double uvula spritzer. Twist a fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
I got a bit out of character for Roger, but okay.
Chief, listen, this'll take a couple of minutes, but feast your eyes on the making of it, all right?
Oh, that's just fine. Take your time, my good man.
A little point of order. First of all, I gotta turn the music down a bit. It's a bit loud. Also, point of order. He said he had something interesting that it's not on the menu, and Roger then goes, "Well, make me this thing instead. This thing that I just made up in my mind."
It's solidly in place.
That's not the pipe. And fucking Roger stands right in front of it. I'm supposed to
It's solidly in place.
yank on one of these, and I can't remember which one it is. It's probably
It's
the...
solidly in place.
Oh, come on.
It's solidly in place.
But I wanted to poke and prod at it.
This one doesn't spew anything.
Right! I'm supposed to pull at it then. Oh, I was supposed to do that first and then yank on it. It's been a while. There you
With
go.
a flick of your very supple wrist, you pull the conduit loose from below the valve. Oops!
But I totally meant to do that. Also, we should just have a look in the fridge before he gets done, which, of course, he is on a timer. There you go. Just grab some ice there. And... Wait, how far can I get with this? Okay, let's just see. We need to attach the hose here.
It's a twisted mass of hookah hoses.
Which I'm supposed to untangle, which will trigger a rather fascinating flashback. Verbal flashback, anyway.
Carefully untangle the twisted mass of hookah hoses, and then rehook the hoses to create one long hose. It reminds you of Christmas time back home, when you enjoyed untangling the Christmas lights and saying to yourself, "I get so much satisfaction from cleaning and straightening. One day, I'll be the best janitor ever." Well, at least one part of that dream came true. You are a janitor. You rehook the hoses to create one long one.
I have some questions about that flashback. First of all, Roger never struck me as the sort of janitor who was really proud and great at his job. He seemed more like a slacker type, really. I mean, first Space Quest game, he's just sleeping on the job and really just want to go back to sleep. So his satisfaction from cleaning and straightening seems a bit out of character from the Roger I know. Your mileage may vary, but, well, there's that. Also, Christmas on Xenon in a solar system called Irnon, light years and light years away from our solar system, planet Earth. And never mind, let's just attach this to This little pixel
The
hunty
hookah
thing.
hose is now attached to the leftmost conduit.
You're supposed to work all this out by trial and error, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can do this, because if the bartender is
You
finished...
complete the connection between the two conduits.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but if he gets done with this before I have a chance to do my thing, which is to go upstairs and turn on the liquid nitrogen that the freeloaders were sucking on.
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now.
I didn't want to mess with her. I wanted to... Oh, shit, I forgot to actually move this thing. You're in my way! There you go. Move this thing and attach it to this barely noticeable piece of hose thing over here in the
The
middle.
canister snaps neatly into the conduit opening.
So there we go. I am not gonna make this. This is no good. Oh, wait. It's actually still going. So if I go down here... Well, maybe I should turn the thing on first.
This one doesn't spew anything.
Well, no, I know. Oh, am I supposed to turn on the thing up top? Boy, that bartender's giving me an awful long, a lot of waiting. There you go.
Nitro begins to flow through the tubing and into the conduit.
Excellent. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Oh, he's still got... No! Oh, don't you fucking do it! Don't you fucking do it! God damn it! The animation was playing, and,
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Fuck you, buddy. Alright, we'll do that all over again. This guy's got amazing short-term memory. I mean, I just went up to him, flashed the card. Oh, so you're with Polysorbate Security all over again. And also, somehow...
Nitro begins to flow through...
He managed to turn off my nitro, even though he never left the bar. But anyway, the connection is done. He's still busy. Now we can go down here and get something done. There we are. Yeah, just stand there. That's a great idea.
FROSTA la KEISTER, baby.
Wow, it worked! This dude's in a deep freeze. But now, what are you going to do with him?
I have several ideas. First, I think we should lick
You
him.
start to say something and...
No. Maybe we should touch him.
Oh, not real smart.
Apparently that's contagious somehow.
This may just be your most humiliating moment ever, although it's hard to tell. There have been so many. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I kinda do. Let's try again. I think the timer might actually still be running, so let's just give him a whack over the head and see what happens.
Cool. Laying a solid blow upside the head of this frigid felon has reduced him to cubes. He's not too hard to handle now.
Well, the end of Terminator 2 this is not, but we do have a dustpan and the ice cubey tray here, so let's just clear him up here.
You quite cleverly whisk the cubed culprit into your dustpan. It's going to be tough to carry him this way, though.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of body warmth going around, so let's just put him into the
Very good.
ice cube tray.
He'll be much more transportable this way. However, you'd better hope it doesn't thaw.
Now, what you can do is just go outside the bar, give this to the android runner, and be done with. However, I do want to just throw a spider off the... a little Easter egg there. And also, there is an extra point to be gained from going behind the bar, waiting for this douchebag to unhook the hose job because Roger won't do it.
And mess up your great hookup job? No, you don't want to do that.
Well, I kind of do, actually, because there's an extra point to be gained from putting the ice cubes in the freezer. Don't ask me why. Ah, just on cue. Thank you.
The bartender, noticing the hose attached to the bent conduit, disconnects it, much to your chagrin.
But this does involve flashing the badge and ordering the same drink for now the third time, all over again. So let's just fast forward through that thing. And off he goes, and off we go. Here we go. Let's just put him in here. Now notice we do get a point. We get several points for that actually. So we can just close the fridge. Open it up again. Take him back out. Close it up again. And now we can leave. Don't ask me how that works. Also, don't ask me why they put a timer on the whole thing was disconnecting, because there's so many, I don't want to call them plot holes, but, you know, game-wise, why is there a timer on the bartender disconnecting your hose? If nothing else, just to piss you off. Certainly it increases the difficulty of the puzzle, which is already kind of difficult. A lot of pixel hunting going on there. But also, the whole adventure game short-term memory thing comes into play. You have to distract him all over again. He's got short-term memory. You never get the drink you ordered. He just goes behind and starts doing the same drink all over again. Same dialogue all over again. Also, he somehow Jedi mind tricks the fucking nitrogen off, so you have to go up and turn that on again. And the game doesn't tell you any of this. So there's a lot of trial and error in this puzzle, so I'm not really feeling it from a game design standpoint, but then again, I'm not a designer. So let's just hand this ice cubey thing off to Blaney.
Here's your cubed compadre. Where's my 50 buckazoids?
No bull. You really got him, huh? I mean, good job.
Yeah, I really got him. And I could really use my 50 buckazoids.
Tell you what. I'll pay you when they pay me.
No, I need the money now. Or I let the guy thaw right here, right now.
Roger's got some balls in this game.
No, just a minute. You don't want to do that. Hold on to your elementary contents. I got it here. Here, you happy?
Very.
I'll just be taking that tray. Been a special treat doing business with you.
You can just imagine him waving the middle finger as he says that. And that was the endodroid. It would appear that Blaine Romer is pretty shit at his job. And once again, I really like how Roger's just staring blankly at the mayhem unfolding in front of him. Oh well, at least we've got 50 buckazoids. So, you know what? Let's just... It's hardly 300 buckazoids. Ooh, Darmok and Talad forever. Has anyone ever seen that Stars show where they trek through space kind of thing?
Sweet sentiments, urban style.
Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Oh, there's a... Oh, God damn it. The weight cursor was in my way. We'll get there. I'll try the hand icon and talk icon on that thing at some point. Anyway, let's go in the arcade and see what's going on in here. Well, it's an arcade. Dude has a tattoo that says, "Help me." I think you're a bit beyond help, man. Hey.
It's last year's hot arcade punch-em-up, more dull combat 2.
Looks a bit like Clay Fighter, actually, if anyone remembers that one. There is one... There's one screen or one object in here that when you click on it, look at Mario jumping over little missiles on the ground. When you click on it, Gary Owens actually cracks up. It's I guess it's kind of an outtake, or they just forgot to trim the voice line when Gary laughs, but it's in the game. Let me see if I can find it.
An overhead screen advertises a new kiddie-level arcade game in which you walk around Calcutta trying to match the right body part with the leper who lost it.
Yep, that was the one.
It's called Mixed Up Mother Teresa.
Also, that is terrifying. But yeah, Gary Owens cracking up at... Actually, that was a pretty good joke. I like that. Oh, don't go into your idle animation, please. Now, what we're actually here for... Actually, I just want to see what this guy's looking
This
at.
humongous expensive game is an all-time favorite. You have to duplicate famous gourmet dishes while piloting vintage combat aircraft against the Nazi menace. It's called Secret Recipes of the Luftwaffe.
A little jab at Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe, a LucasArts flight simulator. Yeah, they made those. So anyway, what we're really here for, tongue just did a little twisty thing there, is this game.
Look, it's the hot new game, Stooge Fighter 3. It's supposed to be the goriest, most violent arcade game since Disemboweling for Dollars.
Also not a bad title for a game. We can either just play it against the CPU, or we can talk to this asshole.
Now that's an interesting specimen. Is this place the backwoods of the universe or what?
Probably both. It's also what and the backward. Anyway, let's just have a chat with. Check out his name.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to me.
Where does he get the balls?
Say, partner.
His name's
Care to indulge
Jerkwad.
in a friendly game? By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama call you?
A mistake. But my friends call
It's a
me
weird thing to admit to a stranger.
Roger Wilco.
Well, it's darn fine to meet you, Roger. So, what do you say to a friendly little round of Stooge Fighter 3?
I say let's rumble! Fuck me, let's do it. This was released around the time when, Street Fighter 2 was absolutely top of the line. And in my opinion, of course, it still is. It is one of the best fighting games of all time, even though I'm terrible at it. So this is supposed to be a parody of that.
Gosh,
You'll
Mr.
see.
Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Another fine game from the great folks at Scumsoft. Yes, I mixed those two around. Anyway, it's the Three Stooges. A joke which went completely over my head as a kid, because who the fuck are the Three Stooges? No, we didn't have those in Scandinavia. Certainly not in Denmark when I was growing up in 1995. So this is a joke that went completely over my head. These are just three, for some reason, very buffed up, high-powered stooges, but I'm gonna go with Coily Joe. To play using the keyboard, use A as D and Q, W, and E to attack. Could do that. I could also use the mouse to click around. Yeah, to play using the mouse, click on the A, B, or C buttons to attack. Click on the joystick pads to move. Also, you can't clear this text, that's why I'm reading it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Check out that buffo voice acting there. Of course, it doesn't really matter what you use to attack. It is absolutely impossible to win at this game. Although I must say the attacks are rather interesting. See, no matter how many times I click these fucking attack buttons, nothing fucking happens. And now he's got me cornered. See, I can attack a little bit, but he usually ducks to avoid. I can also duck, but no fucking... I can't duck and attack. All I can do is just stand here and fucking take it. Also, you can't block. It is it's quite the shitty game. And that's it. Also has the audacity to call me a lame brain. Thank you very much. Somebody forgot to check the audio levels when they were... There you go. When they recorded that line, there's nothing wrong with your audio device. It actually does make that awful clipping. You can only attack when the characters are right up against each other. And the computer absolutely fucking cheats. And it is supposed to. You are supposed to get frustrated at this. Oh, just fucking end it already. Just kill me. There you go. What an utter shame, eh? Oh, our honor. How will it...
When is the match?
It's a lot of clipping. Maybe they just thought, well, it's supposed to be a shitty game, so let's not do any quality control on the voices either.
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky.
I hate when people say
Or
that.
maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style. Wanna play again?
And all of a sudden he dropped to 8 bits. Ah, fuck no.
Not now, thanks.
It's just, Roger's just staring dejectedly at the screen. Did I just lose that? I did. Alright, fuck this. Not gonna go. Hey,
No,
hello.
can it be? It is. It's Elmo Pug, the former CEO of Scumsoft. Hard times have hit him like a ball-peen hammer between the, eyes. Maybe there is a karma ferry.
Maybe not. Well, let's go have it. Oh, here we go.
Good luck.
Well, that was the hand icon response to clicking on that flying thing. We'll try the mouth icon next. I want to have a chat with good old Elmo. If you remember him from Space Quest 3, yeah, we actually got in his way so he can't go around us. Hey, what's up, dude?
Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Fan service. What do you got? What do you got, boy? I'm gonna run him out again. There you go. Good boy. Get them, you fools!
Oh yeah, that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft.
Isn't he supposed to be a
Well,
kid?
if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games.
His voice sounds familiar.
I've got to maintain a fairly modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
That'd be sweet.
Wow. That's all very interesting.
Sass and attitude, Roger's got it all.
And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Cold Sordian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal.
Cold Sordian brandy.
My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
And off he fucks. So that means we have to go get the dude liquor. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Elmo Puck was just a little 12-year-old pissant in Space Quest 3, or was he just of a very tiny persuasion? I always got the idea, I always got it in my head that he was, like a kid CEO, just a little bully kid. So it's kind of weird watching him stumble around drunk. Maybe he grew up really fast. Or maybe, for some reason I can't get out of this screen. Come on, Roger, you can fucking do it. Don't get stuck on me now. There you go. The search for Khan's implanted pecs. Excellent. So this means we have to go to the liquor store. Yes, so we can defeat this asshole of an alien that we've just met, for reasons that are really not quite well explained, I feel. What do we in fact have to gain from defeating this person at an arcade game? Well, the answer to that actually lies when you defeat him in the arcade game, but, oh, dreadest of dreads, we shall have to wait a week to see what happens. Dear God, we are out of time. I'm sorry. We did defeat an alien-killing robot. I'm not sure he's alien. He was a killer robot anyway, so we've got that going for us. So, next week, we'll pick up Booze for what I still think is a miner with a very low voice. There he is again. And we defeat an alien at Stooge Fighter 3. And I will also show you an interesting little Easter egg that happens in Stooge Fighter 3. You've already seen one Easter egg, the falling spider. I know it's not that impressive, but it's an Easter egg nonetheless. I'll also show you an interesting Easter egg inside Boot Liquor. There's gonna be some Easter eggs in next episode, so hope you'll stick around for that. Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian. In fact, farewell, I was the Space Quest Historian. Please, like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment, because I dearly love the comments. Shut up, Roger. So I hope to see you next week, and until then, I'll see you around the Chrono Stream. Toodly doodlies.